let's do quick hits, shall we? We're going to keep it political for the most part. Yeah, we're going to keep it political. So, with that being said, salute to my guy Cellulite. He was just talking about this on his stream, and think I will just be quick with it. Where is it? Here it is. And I'm gonna need to take that banner down.
What do you say?
Don't do that. There we go. So in Mississippi, they are trying to pass a law called the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. Pretty much, just to give a quick synopsis, this means when it comes to sex, the intent needs to be uh, pregnancy. The man has to get this woman pregnant. And if he ejaculates without consent from the woman, bad idea. Or, so the question is, all right, then I'll just masturbate. Well, here's the thing. You masturbate, according to what was read in that bill, first fine, $1,000. Second fine, $5,000. Third fine, and continuously, $10,000. I showed up on your timeline? I must be doing something right. What's good, Sophia? How you doing, sweetheart? I must be doing something right to pop up on Sophia's timeline. So let me say this about this new Mississippi bill that they're trying to get passed by July. There's got to be the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. See, this is that goofy shit I'm talking about. This Cell was absolutely right. This is controlling a man's penis. You guys, the government already failed of trying to control a woman's body. Now they're trying to control what men do with their dicks. And also, how can you prove intent when it comes to sex in an intimate setting where there's nobody around? You never know what's going to go down. This makes literally no fucking sense. So, if you guys want to know, that guy is the senator. He created this bill. Matter of fact, I'll look that up later because I'm technically supposed to be uploading another video. Because yeah, that's that stupid shit. Do not tell me what to do with my body. I don't like the government in my business that much. I will tolerate the government only so far. Your rights, the government's rights, literally stop at my front door. Now, unless I'm violating someone's life, liberty, or property, the government needs to mind their own fucking business. That's my take on it. The government does not need to know what I do in my bedroom. So if I was those in Mississippi, now do we? Mississippi is a red state. I don't know if this senator so happened to be blue or whatever. Now, do we believe this law will pass? No, we don't believe that at all. On this, hope to God, we pray that it don't pass for the people of Mississippi because I'm moving. I'm telling you right now, if I'm in Mississippi, I'm moving. What am I staying here for? Bad enough, this is the poorest state in the country. Bad enough, which means there is no funding coming from the government. There's little to no opportunity in the state of Mississippi outside of Biloxi. So the question is, why? I already have a hard time staying in Mississippi as is. Now you're going to push this stupid ass law. Why would I stay? I can either go to Louisiana and what's next door to Mississippi? I believe it's Georgia. I believe it's Georgia. I could be wrong. But I don't see no reason to stay in Mississippi already. Now you want to invoke this rule? Get the fuck out of here. To my people in Mississippi, I'm only gonna say this one time: get out. Real shit, get out. Yeah, they had me fucked up. Next up, um, and I will be dropping the link after get it talking point debunked for those who want to come up and speak on it or possibly challenge me on it. Now, next up, we're going to talk Donald Trump. When it comes to the Border, well, he kept his word. So watch this video and we'll be right back.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So he did. Now let's go back to what year was this? 2000. When Obama came in office in 2008, so 2016. Actually, 2015. No, it was 2016. I'm sorry. Now, when Trump said that infamous speech that got taken out of context, okay, my guys want the link already, so I guess we could drop it. Let's see. Okay, we can drop it early. So drop the link early. Pause. So when it comes to Trump talking about they send the worst of the worst, and how it was taken out of context, ladies and gentlemen, one half of Wrestling Wednesdays, Eli is in the building. So what's good, man?
Yo, what's happening?
Chilling. So real quick, when Trump talked about them sending the worst of the worst, this is pretty much what he was referring to. Otherwise, Elon Musk would not be part of his team. So he said that I am going to track. Oh, and my guy is here. Omni, what's good, fam? How you feeling?
What's good? Selby cheating.
Oh, see, now I gotta come on camera because you talking that shit. Hold on. Yeah.
Selby cheating. Shit. I said you be cheating. I said Sel, you right. Sel, you like be cheating.
First of all, not to derail the conversation, but him and Rod cheated and got me for $30. I was waiting for Angry Man to come back, but he didn't. That's all right. I beat the hell out of Omni, and he had to pay up all that rent. Now, go ahead, continue with the story. What happened? What happened with these illegals now?
Trump kept his word. He sent the boys to the border. He started rounding them up and getting them out of here. He kept to his word. So we have to give the man credit. He said he was going to do something, and he did it. Now, in his last presidency, a lot of things he promised he couldn't do it because of Congress. Some of the requests was a little bit wild. It's like, let's stay within this bubble of things you can do so you don't look like a complete idiot. So far, so good. He went to the border. He's racking people up, and these are criminals of this country. So it's like, cool. I'm okay with that. Get the bad guys out of here. I'm all for it. You will hear me say nothing at all. Now, there's more to the story when it comes to collateral.
You guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's going to go today too.
And that is exactly what Border Czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally. They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
And guys, shortly after we finished filming, ICE Boston told us they arrested 2 more targets in other parts of town away from our cameras. One of those targets is a previously deported Honduran illegal alien who was arrested for raping a woman while putting a gun in her mouth. The other target they got is a Haitian man who first flew into the United States in 2023 as part of President Biden's controversial migrant flights mass parole program. Well, they just picked him up yesterday because he's been arrested locally for sexual assault. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, sir. So, hey, I give him credit. You have at least 4 more years to find something to hate on him about, which I agree. This is politics. But let's give him credit where credit is due. He went in, he got the ones that committed crimes, and they were covered by Joe Biden, but that's why they not hit him on. Trump said, "Fuck that, y'all. All y'all gotta go." I'm putting my country first. What's your take on that?
Go ahead, Omni, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be kind of hot with mine.
And people are complaining about all these, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurs with booming businesses are complaining about DEI. You know what I'm saying? When we literally just heard that people that are committing grape as well as other egregious acts are being deported. It's a win. I think that's a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? At least I'm not getting stabbed in my sleep. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And we want to measure campaign promises. On my Word Up podcast, I literally measured the amount that Joe Biden promised America, $1.6 trillion in student loan debt relief. And he only delivered on about probably like 11%, I believe is the number, if that.
Yeah, but so look how much money went to Ukraine.
Exactly. So,
1 second.
Oh, what's up?
BTSI debut. Sophia's in the building. Hey, Sophia.
Sophia Grace, what's going on?
How you doing,
Sophia? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Glad you could join us this evening. Huh?
I couldn't hear her. Say it again. Sophia, say something.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, there. I can hear now. Okay, maybe it was just mine. Let me turn my volume up. Hold on.
Yeah, I must be doing something right. Like I said, I popped up in her timeline. She's on my stage, so I'm doing something right in life.
All right, cool. But let me go ahead and get this. Let me go and get this out the water. Mm-hmm. Biden's been full of shit since the day that he came into politics. He's never been for this country. He's only been for himself. As we discussed over on Wrestling Wednesdays, he went into business for himself. He's always been in the business for himself, which is shown especially by what he did on his last day in office, where he pardoned everybody up under the sun, including George Soros and his whole entire family. So that's, to me, that's just me to let you know right there, using the business for yourself. Number two, he was never in the business for black people. It just wasn't happening. Whatever it is that he's done for everybody else, and he gave us the smallest microatom of whatever push that is that we got in this country, that don't mean nothing. Now, as far as what's going on with these illegals being in this country, all them Democrats have been pushing for the illegals to be in this country for forever, and that was their whole entire thing. They want.
That's a fine. Oh, is that you? Who got the dogs?
I got the dog.
Oh, I don't have. It's not me.
My dog don't bark for no reason, so I had to make sure. But nah, them illegals have been in this country for quite some time. People have been saying this for years, that when you get one up out the country, they end up back in the country, and they with another illegal's house. You see what I'm saying? So why is it that Trump has done more as far as this whole illegals being in the country in 3 days than what this man has done in 4 years? Come on, man. That don't make sense. None whatsoever. It's a failure on his part, Biden in particular, It's a failure on his part at what it is that he was focusing on. He was not focusing on us as a country. He was focusing on Ukraine and everybody else. Trump came in. You mean to tell me in 3 days he got this done? That's ridiculousness.
Yeah. Now, clear the room, Sophia. I know how you get down. If you could do this in like 90 seconds, I would greatly appreciate it. Floor is yours, sweetheart.
I really don't have anything to say.
You're good. You're good. We can hear you.
I mean, I don't have anything to say. What can I say? You guys, I am diametrically opposed, and I don't think I have the energy to really like argue you down on this.
We're not gonna argue.
Yeah, because it's all good because everybody has they take on it. I don't mind criminals getting out of here. Coming to the country is a privilege. You breaking the law and staying as long as you did was also another privilege in of itself. It could be a neglect and duty on the government part, maybe, but somebody said, "All right, you did it. You're here. You broke the rules more times than we can count. You got to go." So that if you get into criminals out here, I can't say anything to it. So that's where I'm at with it.
Not only that, it speaks to a degree, right? What has this office been focused on? Where has our retention span been as far as doing for the American people, putting America first? I'm getting a phone call. What has this office been about when it comes to putting America first? And for Trump to come in and do it in 3 days what they couldn't do in 4 years, which is just focusing on the American people, that's crazy to me. But go ahead.
No, it's all good. Asher's in the building. What's good, Asher? How you feeling, man? Now, we're almost done with the segment. Then we're gonna get to this talking point debunk because I gotta put a nail in this coffin once and for all. Trump made a promise.
First step toward restoring transparency and accountability to government, we will also reverse the overclassification of government documents, and in the coming days, we are going to make public remaining records relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, his brother Robert Kennedy, as well as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and other topics of great public interest. It's all going to be released, Uncle Sam.
And he kept his promise.
We have an executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades. And everything will be revealed. Okay? Give that to RFK Jr.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay, thank you very
Mr.
much.
President.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So I cannot wait when we get those documents. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys get to it first because some of you guys are a lot more educated on this department than me.
Share my screen.
Yes, I will.
As of today, the last time we got any updated documents on this particular subject, as far as the JFK assassination, was 8/24/23. This last time that we got anything pertaining to this, and the documents that we got was this whole bunch of scribble scrabble. Hopefully,
who the hell is reading that?
Well, you know, cursive was taught in high school.
I know cursive, and I'm still not reading that.
Trust me, I'll go through this with a fine-tooth comb, and I can tell you right now, R.E. resent to Cardi. I have to justification.
This is a fucking joke.
CIA agent.
Uh-oh.
This is where it gets ugly. CIA agent that says staff, that says something. I have to go and figure that out.
INV.
investigation. See, when you invest it, you can read it. So now these is the most, and the only thing, it was just 9 documents that was released.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No,
I've
so
been
this
waiting on
is the one that was released, or no? There's more to come.
No.
No, this was in 23.
Oh, okay,
this was
cool.
in 23. So now, and JFK Jr. has been asking for this for forever. Another, you can go ahead and stop on screen. Another reason as to why the Biden administration and the Obama administration failed the American people. People have been saying for years that JFK assassination was an inside job. People have been saying for years the MLK assassination was an inside job. Hell, me and Raw, when we went to Memphis, and powerful, if you have not been to the hotel, please by all means make it a point to go to the hotel. Just promise me you have your emotions in control, because that was hard even for me. But even when you go there, you can tell something was just wrong. And now that we can finally get the truth, oh yeah, it's about to get ugly. It's about, I guarantee you, every social media platform in existence is going to be on fire when JFK Jr. released those documents. Unredacted. That's the other thing. Unredacted, because remember, they always pushing this magic bullet theory and all this, that, and the other. Oh, it's about to get ugly.
Yeah, with regard to JFK, that was from what I'm told, all mob, Cuban, Russian, particularly. So that's all I got from JFK, and how they worked side by side together, and somebody just backed out on the deal, and that's why he was assassinated. Regarding MLK, they CIA agents, they wired his house. They came in as technicians, and just to plant wires, just to listen on the phone conversations. That I'm aware of. But actually, just those. Well, I need more information on the JFK. I'm not going to hold you guys. I would like to read up more about that versus MLK, for the simple fact that we know CIA was involved. Just a little bit we know they're involved. So it's like, what else do you want me to believe when it comes to involvement of his assassination? So
we can find out if Jesse Jackson was an agent.
Sorry.
We can find out if Jesse Jackson had a part to do in that. We can find out if Al Sharpton had a part in that. We can find out if that wasn't in
1964.
Jesse Jackson was there.
No, you said Al Sharpton.
Well, Al Sharpton, Al Sharpton had he had a it's a theory as to how he had a part in it, but it's a theory. It's a conspiracy theory that I'm not going to bring here. But
well, okay. Well, like I said,
yeah,
let's give Trump credit.
But Jesse, that motherfucker,
we will wait. I do not want to throw Jesse underneath the bus, particularly the bus that Rosa Parks was on. We just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see. Because I got a. Okay, maybe I might be a little bit interested into the MLK one. Sapphire, you better speak your mind. This is the BTSI show.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there's not like any reverb or anything like that?
No, go.
Okay,
No.
cool. Okay. Y'all, I mean this with the utmost respect and humility. And it's late, and I really, really need to be going to bed. So I'm gonna do my very, very best to be good and polite tonight and everything. But gentlemen, I just don't even have any words for how off base y'all are about a lot of this stuff. I cannot believe that you're not informed about this, and you're talking about it with such authority. But the information about JFK, it's out there. It's out there. There was a lot going on there. It had a lot to do with our race relations and the fact that he was going against the status quo. You know, he wasn't one of those yes men like we have in office right now. He was standing up for the rights of the people. He was actually human and humane in his behavior and his leadership. Now, the MLK thing. It is well known by a lot of us that the CIA, FBI, everybody, when he started changing his narrative about things, because what they celebrate right now is the whole be peaceful and we just want to be a part of your community kind of thing, right?
Right.
When they took him out, he had already come around and started pushing a different message. And you got to remember that, well, the way they explain it to us is that he was this big, super popular guy, whatever. It was not that serious yet for him in that. But they recognized, those three-letter agencies, recognized that he was a catalyst and a voice for the community, and that everybody was going to galvanize behind him.
Of course.
They knew that. And when he stopped preaching the message that they wanted him to preach, okay, because he started recognizing what Malcolm X was saying. He saw that his approach to this whole thing was not going to be beneficial to our community.
They both
overall.
switched their message at the end, right?
Yeah. So basically, when they realized that he was waking up, that's when the game had to change. As long as he was useful to them, then he could stick around and talk his little talk and tap his little dance. But the moment he woke up and realized the truth about things, they had to get him out of there because he was just that, dynamic. It's just a catalyst for everyone. He just had that,
No, that we agree on that. That I have already known. Both Malcolm X and MLK switched their messages at the end. Now, granted, I did not hear MLK. Oh, excuse me, I did not hear Malcolm X speak the same verbiage as of MLK towards the end. I don't have documents. I haven't found it. If somebody wants to send that to me, I would greatly appreciate it, because every day, as the day go by, I realize I'm a little bit more Malcolm X than MLK. That's no disrespect, but I would like to read up on that. But to your point, you're absolutely correct. We don't refute that at all. It's just that when it comes to this declassification, I want to see everything now, because we heard all the conspiracies since both the assassination. Now Trump's saying, you know what? I got a better idea. Here's all the information. Have fun. Do what you want with it. This is all facts. And like Sel said, they're all redacted.
Unredacted.
Excuse me. They're all unredacted. So now you cannot hide the truth anymore. And as Americans, because we were saying this about WWE yesterday, we can say this about the American people. They're not stupid. Trust to a degree. They're not stupid to a degree. Get them the information and let them come to their own conclusion with it. They're smart enough to do that. Now that way, when the truth is out there, you have nothing else to say. Now you decide to manipulate the truth. We're gonna spot you out. We're gonna put you to the side. But when everything is open for the public to see, here it is. Can't nobody say anything. Now the CIA is probably going to have a busy 2025, depending on when this is released. But I say get the American people the truth and let them deal with it how they want to deal with it. That's what I see about that.
What you gonna do with the information once you have it?
Hold people accountable. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, specifically behind the Martin Luther King assassination. It's a lot of people who have been investigating this down to the wire and to the T. They haven't got the justification that the investigation that they have been doing hasn't been wrong. Now, if that information comes out and a lot of these investigations is to be proven wrong, fine, right? People just going to have to accept and swallow that truth. But when it comes down to the government, those who are still alive, same thing with Emmett Till. We didn't have the truth about Emmett Till until his mama, until one, it went to trial until his mama opened up the case and let everything be known. That was just recently when that lady decided to finally fess up to the truth. And we can't hold her accountable. But I guarantee you that it's people who's probably still alive to this day who has something to do with that JFK or the MLK cover-up. Now, as far as what America needs to be,
I'm okay. So we understand. It seems like we're all on the same page about they took out the guy that believed in equal rights for everyone and all of that and wanted peace and happiness and all
of course.
that stuff. Okay, they took those guys out.
Mm-hmm.
And now you guys are supporters of the current guy?
In comparison to the last guy, yes.
I've been a Trump supporter.
Because Sophia, I'll be perfectly honest. Now, did I know Trump was going to win the first time? I knew that. That was clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why I voted for Biden, I think this is my first time going public with this. The reason why I voted for Biden is because I didn't like how Trump handled the pandemic. Too many people dying, and that was an emotional decision on my part. I will openly admit that was probably the only emotional decision that I made regarding politics. I didn't like the handling of the pandemic. Too many people were dying around me, or at least I was surrounded by news of people dying around me and that type of stuff. I said, Trump, you got to go. They brought Biden in. That phased out. It's like, all right, Biden, you did pretty much nothing, and now you got to go. Now, when it comes to Kamala and Trump, I'm voting for the guy who already did the job versus the person who has no experience. Now, let's revisit. It's 25. Let's revisit 20.
Hold on.
Okay.
Who has no experience?
Kamala Harris has no experience being the president of the United States in comparison
But
to
she was the vice president of the United States.
Right.
So,
two different jobs, two
so
different
she's
responsibilities.
closer to and has the actual documented experience of being close right there.
We can acknowledge that. We can 100% acknowledge that.
But now we're talking about DEI. So we want someone who's
DEI. What do you mean by that?
Because now we're talking about someone who's close to experience rather than actually having experience. Donald Trump has already been the president. Kamala Harris is close to being the president.
So everyone who has run for president previously, who had not previously been president,
it was a fair playing ground or fair field. So it's like, okay, nobody's been president, so let's go ahead and make a decision. What do you have to offer? What can you bring to the country, or better yet, what can you present to Congress that's going to make them say yes?
Correct.
Which is ultimately
what in the holy fuck do you got? Y'all are
what has Kamala presented to Congress to get them to say yes?
To say yes to what? Her running
that's the question. That's the question.
No, not to being the president. When it comes to passing new laws, new bills, like Donald Trump,
bettering the country.
Like Sophia, Donald Trump made a lot of promises. He couldn't.
Hold on, how old are y'all? Do y'all know anything about Schoolhouse Rock?
Yes, I remember Schoolhouse Rock, the one that came on ABC 13, right?
Excuse me.
Never mind.
Wait, hold on. So let's make sure let's make sure.
Crazy. You got to be. Y'all
so I'm crazy. Wait, hold on. I'm only speaking for
right now.
I'm only speaking for myself. I'm only speaking for myself on this. So what made Kamala the better choice than Trump?
She is very, very highly qualified. Okay.
Under what circumstance? What you can't just say.
Oh, and you guys
you
guys be quick about this because we got to get to why. Okay. We got to get into the talking point debunk, but just be quick. About it.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to do this quickly, but let's
try
go
your best.
on.
Okay, try your best. Go ahead, Sophia, go.
No, I'm good.
All right, then let's do this. Let's get to the talking point. Let's get to the talking point debunk. We will circle back after last call, and I promise I'll be up all night with you guys. Trust me.
Oh, I can't be up all night. I can get up at 5:30.
Oh yeah, you're on the East Coast time. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You need to move to the set. You need to move to.
We can have this conversation tomorrow if you want, Sophia.
No, the hell we can't. Y'all crazy, and y'all very ill-informed. And I mean,
not ill-informed. It's just I'm not.
I don't want
little boys. Okay, so let's take emotion and disrespect out of it. I'm not a little boy. I'm a grown man.
Compared to me,
I understand that, but I'm not a little boy though.
Okay, well, y'all just the sweetest young men.
Jesus. Sophia, what exactly is your position? If you don't mind me asking.
Kamala first.
All right, hold on. Let's
on Kamala versus Trump.
You know what? Like I said, y'all, there's some things I just don't think we can talk about. But clearly,
Let's,
she is
like I said,
more
we're gonna
educated than
we're
him.
we're gonna
Okay. And
okay.
then she's actually done these jobs prior to Donald Trump becoming president the first time. What was he doing that was even in line with the presidency? He didn't have any legal experience. Well, besides being, you know,
Mhm.
a procurer of such services because he's such a crook. Um, there is nothing in his history that prepared him for being president of the United States. And that's why he's up there right now making so many critical mistakes. Critical mistakes. And you know what? I don't even want to call them mistakes. I'm being nice by calling them mistakes. That man is up there getting ready to tear the democracy apart, okay? And your black asses sitting here, y'all have problems because he is not for you. You talk about voting in your for the worst of circumstances that you can probably vote for. And I understand that y'all are lost and that you think that you have to present yourselves as if you know what the fuck you're talking about, but respectfully, sirs, you don't. You don't. And I can't even understand, even on a moral basis, if I'm going to be beholden to someone such as the president of the United States, used to be the most powerful man in the world, right? Now we've got this imbecile again, and the entire globe is just laughing at us.
Would you say
Completely
Barack? Would you
fucking.
say Barack did a good job?
They are mind blown. He did an excellent job. He's the best president I've ever known in my
Great. That
lifetime.
same president stood up here on camera on national TV and disrespected, belittled, and totally demographied the whole entire black males in position. But that's a guy
Okay.
that did a good
And guess
job.
what?
This a
Donald
guy.
Trump
This hold on.
shits
Wait.
his
Wait. This
pants
is
when
the
he's out
same
there
guy
shaking
who
30
said
hands
he
with
was
seconds,
all
going to
30
the
bring the
seconds,
girls.
30
soldiers.
seconds, 30
This is the
seconds.
same
Okay,
guy who said
listen.
he was going to bring
I
the
don't
soldiers home.
care.
I've
And the
brought
dude
home
is a
more brothers
felon.
and
The
boxes
dude's
with
a
flags
felon,
on them
dude.
than any
He's a
Democrat that
felon
will sit at
and a
home and say
racist
that Trump is a
and
bad
so many
president.
other
So
things.
I'm not
He's
crazy as
failed in
hell.
his
It's
own
just that I
personal
can acknowledge
finances.
other
He's
people's
a total
biases, right?
imbecile.
And
He's
you
an
have a
absolute
bias just
imbecile.
because you
And
want
if you
Kamala in and
saw
you didn't want Trump
at
in. That's it. You
man,
can
let me
acknowledge
handle the
that,
rest.
but don't. But when you have to sit here and you try to belittle people and you be
But
disrespectful,
I ain't
then that's a
gonna
different. That's an entirely different story. That has absolutely nothing to do with the presidency. Kamala was not going to do a good job. Barack did a shit job. Biden did a terrible job, and now we have Trump back in there who's doing more for this country in 3 fucking days than Biden has done in 4 years, including the 4 years that he was as a vice president. That Barack's monkey ass ain't doing the damn 8 years that his ass was in there. He ain't did shit. Not for the black community. He ain't did a damn thing.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Last question. Go.
Why do you hate your people so much?
It ain't got nothing to do with me hating my people. Our people hate our people. What do you mean? We hate each other. We hate each other. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This ain't got nothing to do with me hating them. We hate us. We surviving in a land that we wasn't even welcome to. We have made it to the pinnacle of where we are, right? And we have made it to the point that where we are. We have made it to the point that where we are.
We weren't
We
welcome
was
to,
not
dude.
welcome here. We was brought here.
Dude, they shackled many of us and brought us here.
Again, we was not welcome here. We was brought here. What does that? Where did you not understand what I said? So again, it's not that I'm not inapt or I don't have enough understanding of the situation. I just don't have a bias. Now I'll give you this: George Bush, George Bush did an okay job. Junior, shit job. Obama, bullshit job. Both terms. Ain't no way in hell Hillary's going to do anything for us after the fuck shit that Clinton did. Who else came in after that? Trump came in. I'm not going to say he saved the country, but he did a goddamn good job of what he had available to him because the fucking Democrats didn't want to work with him because they was on some pussyfied bullshit. Turn around. Then we got this motherfucker Biden to come in here. They literally stole the fucking election. And then now these motherfuckers have fucked up the goddamn country, sent all of our goddamn, so they pussyfied our military, sent all of our goddamn weapons. We've left more weapons, and we left monetarily value more weapons over there in the damn country that we would have no business fucking being in, over there looking for so-called weapons of mass destruction. Tell the fucking truth that we was over there for fucking oil and opium. Because again, I can tell you how many boxes came home in flags over a fucking lie. And then now we're sending more fucking weapons and more money over there to Ukraine. But you got kids dying in the fucking streets. You got men who are veterans getting rid of themselves every goddamn day. You got women who are sitting up here doing bullshit in the air, on top of bullshit, on top of bullshit, on top of bullshit. And guess what? The sad part is that we just have to like them because Trump does not need to be back in office. How the fucking government worked with over 3 goddamn social media giants to make sure that this motherfucker Trump was not in the goddamn office. I find it funny that as black people, we fucking glorified Trump. We called him out in songs. We said we wanted to be like him. We wanted to be rich like him. Let us not forget, he fucked over the Central Park 5. Is it Central Park 5?
Yeah,
he fucked over the Central Park 5. He fucked over a lot of people when it came to renovation. He fucked up a lot of people when it came to business in New York. A lot of people got cheated out. But let me tell you something, though. I'd rather deal with that shit in the betterment of this country as far as getting these fucking illegals out of here who's not doing nothing for their fucking country, especially when a motherfucker come in this goddamn country and get 7 years of fucking tax-free bullshit. How the hell is it a motherfucker who just get into this country has more rights, liberty, and freedom than my black ass, and I've been here for 35 fucking years? That's crazy. But we got the audacity to sit up here and promise, what is it, 120 trillion fucking dollars to Ukraine? Fuck Ukraine. They ain't did shit for us. My brothers was over there dying in the goddamn sand, coming back with their head fucked up, with limbs missing, and all this, that, and the other. And someone got their audacity to me, I don't understand shit. No, I understand shit.
Hey, can I plug my channel?
Sure.
Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna come online and review this book right here. You see? Can you see it?
We can see it, but can you do your can you reverse your camera so we can?
Oh,
your camera's backwards. You got to mirror it.
Didn't know it was.
Yeah,
oh.
I'll mirror your camera.
Okay, is that better?
No, but I'm gonna put you on the big screen. We'll just actually let me.
Hold on, now it looks backwards to me. It wasn't straight before.
Your camera is mirrored in the studio, so you have to go into settings and it says pussy.
Oh, y'all, I just switched it because y'all said it was the other way. How's that?
Pussypedia.
That's what it says. It says Pussypedia, a comprehensive guide. Go up, lift the book a little bit. Lift the book. Yeah, a comprehensive guide. Sometimes I can read back. Words by Zoe Mendelsohn. Illustrations by Maram Kundin. I can't. I did my best to read it backwards as best as I could.
Safai, you are.
Sorry, I switched it both ways, guys. But anyway, it's a really good book.
You're officially a moderator on the channel. So do me a favor, plug in your stream in the chat, your channel in the chat, and make so that way we'll go ahead and click the link. We'll go ahead and hit the notification bell.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. And that was the longest quick hits of BTSI show history, and I've been doing it for 10 years. But it's all good. It's all good. My Cash App is in the description. I ain't monetized.
I got you.